what's up? Make Cash Money coming back with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys 5 items that I sold on eBay that I need to ship out. So let's get started. Alright, so the first item I want to show you guys is these Leapfrog gamepad, Leap Pad or whatever cartridges. Bag them. So I got these at a Savers. They had this little lot of them, lot of 9, and they had them mixed in with a couple other things in a bag that I was gonna buy. And I've sold these before, so it was kind of nice. It was like a throw-in, this, and like I think it was like a Sony CD player or something like that. And the Sony CD player was like worth a lot more, but I've sold these before, so I was like, okay, sounds good. So I took these. Real easy to do. Just line them up in a lot and take a picture of them. And like I said, I probably paid $1. We'll say $1 for all these. And I sold the lot of 9, and actually sold in like 2 days. So it was actually a really quick sale. Because people are always looking for new games where they find the pad at garage sales and not enough games, and people just will still buy this stuff even though it's old, because it's cheaper. So yeah, I bought these for about $1 and I sold them for $12, free shipping on eBay. So I mean, it's gonna make me a few dollars, but for how quick it was and how easy it was, I don't mind. You know, it's just gonna go first class and a bubbler for like $2.60, so I'll make a few dollars profit. But yeah, that was just the first item I want to show you guys. All right, so the second item I want to show you guys is a topic I've talked about in some of my older videos that you guys should be looking out for, because they're just consistent little money makers, and that is handheld games, especially like solitaire. So I got this one at a garage sale for like 50 cents. A lot of times you'll find them garage sale 50 cents or $1 in like a little bin, or I found these in free boxes. It's just good little money makers. So this one is, watch how cool I am. Whoa. It's a lighted solitaire, Ridka. You guys should be looking for these, you know, used and new. Whew, if they're new, stuff like this sells like crazy. I sold like a big screen version of solitaire for like $160. So, but yeah, this item I found, like I said, for I think it's 50 cents at a garage sale. It's a lighted solitaire. People love solitaire, so especially if you see any of the big screens or just any of the solitaire, especially if it's got a good name like Ridka or whatever, look it up. But yeah, and this is I sold this for $12, so $12 free shipping. Again, it's super light. It's gonna go first class bubbler. It's gonna cost me like $2.60 with eBay shipping, and it's just easy. It's just the most you got to do. A lot of times they have batteries in them. The most you got to do is put batteries in it, push the buttons, hit all the other ones, and hear the noise, and then it gets tested, good to go. So yeah, 50 cents for this. Sold for 12, so I'm going to be in it, you know, hardly anything, like $3, and then the fees of eBay, so I'm going to make like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. So just really quick item. These sell super good during Q4 and throughout the year. They're a little slower throughout the year, but Q4, like, they're gone. Like, that's why I just keep buying and keep buying, because I know during fourth quarter they're just going to be gone. So yeah. So any like handheld solitaires or anything like that, give them a look. Alright, so the third item I want to show you guys, again, stresses the fact that you need to have more than one spot to sell stuff. So, like I said, I do mostly Amazon, but I picked up my eBay game quite a bit this year, and it's super important to have both. For sure, at least both. eBay and Amazon. And the fact for that, especially with Amazon, kind of how it's going, things get restricted, and then you go, crap. Where am I going to sell it? So this item is a perfect example of that, and that is Super Mario Bros. Video game. Okay, for the DS. Bow. We used to be able to sell this game all day long on eBay or on Amazon, and you know, a while back, restricted. So, but it's still good money, and you can sell it on eBay. You just, you know, it's not what I normally had done with this game. So, but yeah, I got this at a garage sale for $1, I mean, you guys, they're out there. You can find this stuff for $1. People, especially with DS games and stuff, they're just getting old. People, parents, and other people and kids, they're onto their tablet now. DSs are old to them, so they'll sell games for cheap, cheap, cheap. So, yeah, I paid $1 for this at a garage sale, and I sold it for $20 with free shipping again. But again, right in the bubbler, $2.60 to ship out. I'm in it like $3-4 and a couple dollars, or like $1 or so in eBay fees, and I made like $10. So again, really stressing you need to have like a combo, at least a combo between eBay and Amazon for whatever may happen. Sometimes with video games you'll get more money on Amazon, but when Amazon decides to restrict it, then you got to use your secondary source of like eBay and still make your money and still make profit. So that was just another item I wanted to show you. Alright, so the fourth item I want to show you guys was one that I didn't know. I've never sold this before. It's in the video game category again, but I had not a clue that it sells and what it was really. I picked up a lot at a garage sale. Someone was selling a PlayStation 1 with a bunch of games and a PlayStation 2 with a bunch of games and stuff, and the PlayStation 2 was 20, or they wanted 40 for it. And I asked them like, hey, would you sell just a console and a few games for 20? And she's like, well, man, I'll do that if you buy the PS1 for the full price of 20, which I was gonna do anyway because there were some good games and some other stuff in there. I just didn't see everything in there, so I got it home, started going through it, and I saw this in there. Pew 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 pew. This Namco gun, and a lot of times you see stuff like this certain times, like especially with the Wii and certain things, like it's not worth anything, but do your due diligence and look it up. So I looked this game up on eBay and noticed that this gun went with a game called Time Crisis, which I've played before and actually is really fun on like an arcade game. But that game's like Time Crisis gun. Pew, pew. So I looked this up, and people put the two together, which if you can do that, you should. And people were selling it for $30. Okay, the pair, and that's what I ended up selling it for, $30 as the pair. People, I think, were selling just the gun for $20. I'm pretty sure like $18 to $20, and then just putting the game with it went right up to $30. So definitely do your due diligence and look at the weird stuff. Like, if you've never seen it before, like, you better be looking it up. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. I almost wanted to play it, but don't have time right now. So yeah, Time Crisis plus this gun, PlayStation. Like I said, I bought it in a lot. For technically this lot was like $20, and I have like still a stack of good games to go through. I have the PlayStation 1 console that I'm gonna get, like, I think it was like $30-40 for just the console. So yeah, definitely look at that. Look at lots at garage sales and stuff, and you can find pretty cool items, especially if you look it up and do the work. So alright, so the last and fifth item I want to show you guys is something that actually is relevant in the reselling community, and that's a printer. I don't personally use this brand. I know a ton of people use this brand. I don't. I use a different one, and that item is a Dymo printer. The Dymo Turbo 450 or 450 Turbo. I don't use Dymo. I know they're supposedly a really good brand, but I use Zebra. I was fortunate enough to receive one for free from some coworkers when I used to work somewhere way in the back, way back when, and they were nice enough to give me one because they were updating and getting rid of some other stuff. So, but really good brand, really expensive for the most part. I know they were doing. It's fun. Here's a good story. They were doing flash sales, I think, of this model on Amazon and other stuff. You could buy this brand new for like $30 or $26 or something in the last couple days. And so the sale is still going on as of the day before this video. I don't know if it was still going on now, but someone purchased this used, and I put untested because I didn't want to have to worry about downloading the drivers to my computer and go through all that. I mean, I could have probably got more money for it if I did, but I got it for, it was $2.99 at a Savers. I got it for $2.99. I didn't want to go in and do the drivers, and I'm not saying it would mess up my Zebra printer, but sometimes where you put new programs on and like printers, sometimes they'll try to grab information and, oh, you want to print with this? No, I want to stick to my Zebra. You know, just something like that. I just didn't want to deal with that. So I put in, you know, untest. I plugged it in and it seemed to be functioning. So, I mean, it should be fine. I just, you know, I put untested as is. No returns, which we all know what that means. No returns, which still, they probably can still return it. But as is, no returns. Just because I didn't want to deal with it. But yeah, I listed it. So back to the story. So yeah, you could get these for like 25 to 30 brand new, I believe, on this flash sale. And I put this as is, you know, untested, and I sold it for like $33. Okay, untested, $33. Okay, I'm like, put the price on there. And while it was on there, you know, I had seen in other groups or whatever that it's on a flash sale. I'm like, oh, well, mine is not going to sell, and it sold. So just think of that. Like, it's just crazy. Someone could have bought it for brand new for like about $30, and they bought an untested, unreturnable, used one for $33. So that just kind of shows you not everyone knows the information. Not everyone does the work to look at multiple websites, you know, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just like I said, it was $3. Didn't really care. Put untested. Didn't want to do the work. I was being lazy. But it's other the other reason. I didn't want to put the drivers on my computer. So, but yeah, that was a cool item. You know, it's really light actually. So it'll just go in a box. It'll cost me, I don't know, at most $8 to $10 probably to ship it and make some money. So yeah, that was just